Hi everyone, welcome again. So in this video, we will download and install Windows Server 2019. We are creating a virtual ethical hacking lab using VirtualBox. So for that, we need Windows Server 2019 as well. Earlier we have downloaded and installed the Parrot Security and Metasploitable 2 machine. So as you can see, it's running. In order to stop or shut down the machine, you can go to actually menus and use the power, and you can shut down, or else you can directly click on the cross, and then if you want to save the machine, for example you're working something and you want that state to be restored, then that time you can save the machine, and it will, when you start the machine again using your VirtualBox, then the state will be saved actually. And if you want to power off the machine, you can, so this option you should select, and it will be power off, and then later you can start whenever you want to practice again. So now we will power off this machine, so it's power off. Again, Metasploitable 2 also we will power off. This is also powered off, and now we will go to Windows Evaluation Center. You can see here, this is the official Windows website Evaluation Center, where we will download Windows Server 2019 for evaluation. It will be valid for 3 months. We can extend another 3 months, so up to 6 months we can evaluate, and it will be sufficient for our ethical hacking lab. So here we are looking for Windows Server 2019. We will click on Windows Server 2019, and where it says download the ISO, we'll click on that. And in this page, Microsoft will ask you your first name, last name, but actually they don't verify it. So you can, for your privacy, if you don't want to give your real name, you can type any name actually. Name and then some alias, any like random email, and then a random company name, and then country, random country, company size, role, and give some random phone number as well, and you can download the ISO file. So right now I didn't actually I have already filled those information, and I have downloaded it. After you download it, it will look like this, something like this. So this is the file, around 5 GB or something like. So this is the file. Now we will download Windows Server 2019 as part of our ethical hacking virtual lab. We will click on new. So we'll type the name Windows Server 2019, type Microsoft Windows, and here we'll select Windows Server, Windows 2019 64-bit, and then we will click on next. It's taking around 2 GB. It's okay. If you want to increase, you can, but it's okay for now. We'll just go click on next, and it's asking virtual hard disk size, so it's taking 50 GB. So we are okay with that. We will click on next, and here you can see this is the summary. Okay, we will finish. As you can see here, Windows Server 2019. The setup, we need to do a little more. We have to go to settings and then shared clipboard. You can, it's up to you, like you can do bi-directional or disable it. Drag and drop. If you don't want, you can disable this. And then system, uncheck floppy and then move it down. Display, it's already full. Storage, we have to click on empty and select. Choose a disk file. That ISO file we have to select here. So for that we have to browse and go to that location where we have our Windows Server 2019 ISO file that we downloaded earlier from Microsoft Evaluation Center after filling out that form. And we will click on open. Select it now. Network, we will go with the network and then click on OK. And then we will start. It will start the booting process. Again, one more thing. Okay. There is one mistake actually. Let me rectify that. Discard. I just want to power off for now. Okay, so we need to check the boot order, guys. Storage, display, system. Yes. So the boot order, it's okay. We are selecting the optical, so it will boot from optical and then the hard drive. But after it is booted, so better we will go and this put it above optical. So it will first try to boot from the hard drive, and in the hard drive we don't have anything, it's fresh, and in the second we have optical drive, so it will start booting from the optical drive then. And then after the installation is done, we don't have to unmount this, so next time it will automatically boot from the hard drive after the installation is complete. So we will start again. It will start the setup process for Windows Server 2019. So it will take some time. I will pause the video in between to make the video shorter. Here we will select next, then install now. Setup is starting. We will go with Windows Server 2019 standard evaluation, and we will select the desktop experience. Next. We will accept the license. I accept the license terms. Click on next. So here is asking upgrade, install Windows and keep settings, the files and settings, and then custom install Windows only. Here we will use custom install, and then here we will select hard drive. Here our disk space is If you remember, we allocated 50 GB, 50 gigabyte, and then click on next. And it is now copying files. It will take some time. And after all this is done, we can actually boot the Windows Server 2019. So the process finished, and then it will reboot. As you can see, after installation, setup finished, and now it is rebooting. It will take little time, and then it will reboot. I mean, it will boot up. Okay, it booted, and now we have to do some steps. As you can see, to customize the setting. It's taken the username as administrator. I have to put my password here. And I will click on finish. And you can see the setup is complete now. We can see the screen saver for this machine, Windows Server 2019. For that, we will go to Input, Keyboard, Insert, Control Alt Delete, and then we will log in with the password that we mentioned or specified during the installation step. And we are booting it for the first time. This way we can install Windows Server 2019 in our Windows machine using VirtualBox. And this is part of our ethical hacking lab setup that we are building. And in my upcoming video, I will set up some more operating systems. So stay tuned. If you like the video, please give a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll give the link in the description. You can see it's not full screen now. As you can see, it's not full screen now. When we boot, like, the server manager starts. So let it start, but we will also do another step to try to make it full screen. Go to CD drive, sorry, this PC. So I'll just minimize this server manager. I will go to device, insert guest edition CD image. And you can see the guest edition CD image inserted successfully. We will double click. Go to view and file name extension. We will enable this. And as you can see, this is for 64-bit. We are in 64-bit operating system. So we'll double click this one. Then next, and then install. After this step, after this process, we will be able to open this Windows Server 2019 in full screen. So we need to reboot it once. So I'll just click on finish and it will reboot now. Restarting. So the process will take a little time actually. I paused the video whenever I could to make this video shorter. So just expect to be and have, find out little time, and you have to actually be patient. You have to be patient and wait, and it will be done. Now we are, after installing the guest editions, inserting and installing, we are again going to log in. So this time we should be in full screen. Still not. Strange. Yeah, you can see now we are in full screen. Earlier we were not. So that's why we installed the guest edition. So now we can see this in full screen and the server manager started, and we will minimize this. And then we will continue this rest of the upcoming videos, rest of the setup and task, we will do it in our upcoming videos. So thanks for watching, guys.